lovely people, welcome to your weekend reading. This is Gemstone Tarot and this is for April the 29th and 30th 2017. I'm going to timestamp, this is for all the 12 astrological signs. I'm going to put each sign in the description box and you'll have your own timestamp. So you can click on that timestamp and it will take you to your sign. I'm not sure if that works on mobile phones or not, so let me know, leave me a comment in the box, let me know if it does work if you're on a mobile device. I know it works if you're watching it on a computer because I've tested it. So this is for all 12 astrological signs. Thank you everybody for subscribing to the channel, it's going up and that's really sweet, and thank you everybody for all your comments as well. Do leave me a comment, whatever it is, especially to know how this particular reading is resonating with you, because I like to keep in touch with everybody and I like to hear about it. And do subscribe if you haven't already, help me reach my 3,000 subscribers. And if you subscribe, hit the little bell. Could be on that side because this is like flipped over, isn't it? That side probably. There'll be a little bell that jiggles and that means that you will hear when a new video is coming in. If you want a private reading, woo! There we go. If you want a private reading, click on the description box. There's a PayPal link. Just take that one, straggler. And also there is a website, gemstonetarot.com. That's my website. You can book on there or you can just book in using the link below. I'm going to start with Aries. Hi Aries, how are you? Now, I've kind of got loads of cards just all over the table, all over the place. So I'm just doing what I'm drawn to do, because that's the right way to go about it. Messy, but intuitive. Wow. That's nice cards, Aries. Got the King of Cups. Got the Ace of Pentacles, lovely. Particularly as we're in this Taurus new moon energy this weekend. It's quite new. Very nice. And we have the Page of Swords. Now, I'm also going to take for you, because I am drawn to, one of Chuck Spezzano's love cards. Don't know why, but we're going to have one. Whoa! Aries. If I could play Barry White, I would play Barry White. And you know the one I mean. That's no. Wild Abandon. Look at that. Do you know I've never even seen that card before? It never comes up. These people are knackered. They've got no clothes on. Brilliant. Naked in a fountain. What more do you want for your weekend, Aries? I would take that. Now, let's have a look at who you're going to be naked in the fountain with. Seriously. So for those of you that this relates to love, nice. I have got the King of Cups. This is a watery guy. Could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancerian. But he's romantically driven. He is emotionally intelligent and he is on your side. I feel really nice energy for that. Now, also, Ace of Pentacles. With this new moon in Taurus, for some of you, just for some of you, this could be a new business venture or money coming in. But it's more, instead of just like an inheritance or a bag of cash, which we could all do with, it's more, because it's an ace, it's more money that builds. So making a wise investment, starting a new business that will be very profitable over the next year or so. Maybe in partnership with somebody you're having a relationship with. Maybe with somebody who's artistic. This King of Cups is also the sign of someone who is artistic, creative. Either way, if this is what you're doing, this Wild Abandon card, it's like time to throw off that 9 to 5, time to throw off the shackles. And with this Page of Swords, this is, I feel, an energy coming in for you of cutting away the dead wood. We're in this new moon in Taurus energy. There will be a need for you to cut away dead wood in relationships, cut away dead wood in work relationships, and also in your relationship to work and other people. Some of you are quitting the 9-to-5 rat race. Nice. But for some of you, it could just be quite a heady weekend. Naked in the Fountain, Aries. You heard it here first. I like it. I like the style of it. If the Ace of Pentacles relates to this sort of romantic situation, it also shows to me that it has basis. It has a foundation and it has some solidity. That's the feeling that I'm getting from it. Now, yeah, I'm going to do a love card actually. Doreen Virtue. We love Doreen. Romance Angel Oracles, a real classic in the romantic tarot world. Let's see. Ooh. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your romantic feelings with each other. I get the feeling if you do this, it will unlock a door to the wild abandon. I was going to say sexually, but I hate using that word. I don't know why. Heart-to-heart conversations. If you are honest and open with your partner, for those of you that have a partner, and even if it's just dating, that can really unlock the physical. It can give you a sense of wild abandon because heart-to-heart conversations unlock trust, and when you trust, you can get naked in the fountain. That is all about trust. The more you trust somebody, the easier it is to do the wild thing. I'm choosing my words carefully, Aries. So good one for you, Aries. Nice weekend. Thank you very much. Taurus. Remember everyone, these are time stamped, so you can find your astrological sign in the description box. Taurus, 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 Taurus. New moon in your sign. Solar return for you at the moment. It's your birthday. Lovely jubbly, Taurus. Lovely jubbly. Just do a quick shuffle of those because I feel I might use those again actually. Love those cards. Right, Taurus, let's have a look for you. I want that one. Your cards are very clear. Using just the Rider-Waite deck at the moment. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Taurus. Wow, this is for the weekend of, I always have to look at my watch, 29th and 30th of April, 2 of Swords. See that new moon? There's that Taurus new moon. This is where we're at. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Best place for it as well, Taurus, isn't it, really? But it's still there. 10 of Swords. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Some of you are on the threshold of walking away from a relationship, this tells me. Or a job that you hate. Or a situation that is causing you or has caused you a good deal of sadness, quite deep sadness though. There has been either betrayal or difficulty or backstabbing, certainly. This is 10 swords in someone's back. It's a 10. It's also the end of a cycle. So whether you're one foot in the door and the other on a banana skin, as they say, the damage really, I think, might have been done here. And you kind of know that. And you've done some lamenting. This is now in the reverse. So the 2 major sorrow cards are in the reverse. But still, you are clinging on to some kind of decision. Now, this lady has a blindfold on. There is still something about this person that is blinding you. They're still able to pull the wool over your eyes in some respects, or you feel guilty about it, or something is holding you back. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm just getting a couple of clarifiers from the Mythic Tarot deck. Very intriguing. Okay, I can understand this. So we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is how much work someone's put into something. Some of you feel you've invested too much to actually finally walk away and shut the door. And also the Ten of Cups. This is what you thought was going to happen. This is what you still really hope could happen. But we have the Ten of Swords as well in the background here. This to me, yeah, ooh. Well, you've got a love card that just dropped out, plopped out, straight on its own, no sweat. Ooh. Drought. I have to look that up because I've never had it before, and we want to know what that means for you, Taurus. You've been through the mill a little bit, Taurus, for the last few readings I've done, I have to say. Okay, yeah. This is, I think, what's holding you back from finally closing the door. The dreaded disease that means we're not getting any, it says. No smiles on our faces, no lucky nights, afternoon delights or morning rollovers. Sex and romance are scarce, and the more we need them, the less we get them. If we didn't need them, it wouldn't matter if we didn't get any. Well, we know that, Chuck Spezzano, don't we? If you get the drought card, it's important to get in touch with what purpose a lack of relationship or sex has served for you. So in other words, this Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups, you've kind of done some of the grieving for it, but now you need to feel it was worth it because you're wondering why you put so much work into it. As you become more aware of your hidden agenda, you recognise it as a form of revenge, a belief in scarcity as a virtue, or a self-attack or an attempt to pay off guilt. So in other words, stop punishing yourself, Taurus. Stop punishing yourself or thinking that maybe if you just hung on that this could have happened. Because to be honest, when you get the Five of Cups and there's only 3 cards you've pulled and one of them's the Ten of Swords, if you are walking away or if you have walked away, I think everyone could understand why. So, some for you to think about there, Taurus. But remember, when you get that Ten of Swords as well, the worst is over and you have cleared a path for yourself. You've got the new moon and you've got the solar return. It's a good time for clearing new ground. Leave me a comment, Taurus, because those are really strong cards. Let me know what's going on. Wow. Thanks, Taurus. Okay, I'm moving on now to Gemini. Gemini, I'm going to use the Mythic Tarot for you. Ooh, what have you got? Right then, Gemini. Thank you for leaving me so many comments, Gemini, as well. Oh, you got such interesting cards. Oh my God. Woo! Right, okay. The Star, which we absolutely love. The Queen of Pentacles, which is pretty damn nice as well, actually. Big bunch of grapes she's got there. And the Death card, which actually in a reading upright is pretty damn fine as well. Gemini, things are changing for you. They are transforming. It doesn't really indicate if it's relationships or work. I feel it straddles all the arenas. Most importantly, you have this Star card representing Aquarius. Some of you could be involved with an Aquarius. But more importantly, this is opening the box. You have the key. You can manifest with this new moon energy over the weekend what you want and desire. Not what you think you might be able to get, but what you truly desire in your heart, Gemini. Queen of Pentacles is a lovely, grounded, sensual energy, and this also represents the Taurus new moon. Very, very nice card. You've got it cosmically and spiritually, but you've also got the, what's the word? You've got the tools for it. You've got the ability to manifest into the physical. This is the physical. This is the grapes and the pentacle. This is the dollar and the apple, whatever you want to call it. It's this, but manifested into something real and tangible. Along the way, the death card comes along and totally, this will have been happening for a while. This transforms your energy. This clears the way and allows this to happen. I like it very much for you, Gemini. Pay attention to the moon cycles as well. We've also got a full moon in Scorpio on the 10th of May. I feel that will be significant for you because Scorpio ruling sexual organs, death, birth, all those sorts of big style moments. And that's pretty much what you've got here as well with the star and with the death card. Oh, you're shining bright. Yeah, okay. So you've got fear in your love card as well. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't settle. Don't settle, Gemini. You don't need to settle. You've got the star card. Like I said, don't wish for what you think you can get. Don't limit yourself in your wishes. Go for gold. Go for broke. Go for your heart's desire because you have the ability to manifest it, Gemini. Whoa. Thank you very much, Gemini. Now on to Cancer. Remember, everybody, these are time-stamped in the description box. Hi, Cancer. Your card dropped out all on its own. So he's going to be a bit lonely if we don't get him some friends. Ooh, Cancer. Wow. You must be feeling a bit blown about. King of Swords. Ace of Cups in the reverse. And the Ace of Wands. Some of you are involved with a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Possibly a Libra because we've got those scales there, but equally could be a Gemini because it's double. Some of you are involved with someone, if he's not an air sign, and I think it is a man in this case, probably. Someone who is very direct, very rational, and those qualities on a good day are very good for you, but may have tipped over into becoming too domineering and too fixed. Now we have this Ace of Cups in reverse. Some of you are just not feeling it for this person anymore. When this Ace of Cups is in the upright, this is Venus rising out of the water, Aphrodite, goddess of love, then that is like a good foundation for a relationship, usually for a year or more, or for a period of time. When it's in the reverse, I usually, in my experience, it's something that started and it had loads of promise, but now, you know, it's tipped. It's tipped. I feel some of you have reached a tipping point with this person. Now, this whole situation, though, actually, Cancer, I feel it's more of a distraction from this, because the Ace of Wands for you is very important. This is a new idea, a new business, possibly even a new person coming in. He's got the globe in his hand, he's won the spoils, this ram, and he's got the first wand, which is the inception of something. It's how the rest of the wand cards are lit. It's a big, big push of energy. But there's some, ooh, let's have that one that fell on the floor for you as well. There's some decision been made here, some walking away from a relationship. Now, like I said, the Ace of Wands could herald falling in love, which is what you've got for your love card, which that was such a gorgeous card. Look at this. Two people pushing their hearts together to make even more energy. For you, Cancer, this could be the kind of relationship you've been dreaming of somebody coming in who wants to put their heart together with you, rather than this sort of rather swordy energy of the King of Swords, somebody who wanted to analyse things, or somebody who wanted to just be rational but wasn't very in touch with their feelings. You can't say, you know, you're very in touch with your feelings, you're a water sign. And yes, you do have your shell, but that's there for a good reason, because underneath it all, you've got a very soft heart, very vulnerable. It looks like it's the energy of someone coming in who can match that. Lovely. I like that. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, for the weekend of the 29th and 30th of April. Hello, Leo. Let's have a look at your 3 cards. I'm using the Mythic Tarot. Ooh. We should do a thing, shouldn't we, called Guess the Card. I'd be like, ooh. The Lovers. 10 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Anywho, Leo, you have the Sun. This is your card, really. It's a lovely, lovely card. It lights up the whole of the tarot pack. Love it. So you are being true to yourself. You are in your element. You are being your Leonine, sunny, powerful self. However, you are somehow hung up on making some kind of decision. This could either be about love or work. But I feel you're using the right ingredients, because we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. You are deciding not to use just intellect alone, and I think you're right. Leo has a very good intuition, and you don't always honour it. You don't always use it as much as you should. Overthinking this decision won't help you. I'm just going to draw one more card just to see if there's anything else. Ooh. We have the Ace of Cups for you in the uprights. There is some decision to be made in love for you, Leo. It's causing you a bit of a headache when we look at this 2 of Swords. With the 2 of Swords, usually that decision can't totally be made because you aren't aware of everything. And I don't mean all the facts, because you've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. The clarity that you need to make this decision will not come from facts. Ooh. It's going to come from feelings. And the card that flew out for you in the love cards is Independence. Now this is a good kind of independence. It's not independence because I'm alone and I can't get a date. It's independence within a relationship. So independence within a love setting. So some of you may be in a relationship but needing to decide if you're going to go away and work somewhere, or whether you're going to live with somebody, whether you're going to take that next step. Either way though, you've got the Sun in the upright. You are operating within the right juju for you, Leo. And I know you're going to know what that means. Leo is a very juju sign. It looks good to me. It looks like you'll make the right decision. Thank you, Leo. Lovely, lovely Virgo. Remember everyone, these are time stamped in the description box so you can look up, ooh, that was left field, your particular sign. Virgo, McVirgo. Interesting cards, Virgo. It's going to be a hell of a weekend for everybody. It's quite interesting. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is the lovely Taurus new moon energy that we have at the moment. If you can see, he's got his pentacle, he's got bare feet on the soil, crops are growing, very vernal. And also, and this is a great card for you, Virgo, 10 of Pentacles. This is either a relationship or a job sort of flowering and reaching its true potential. This is 10, which is the the end of a cycle, but in a good way. It's reaching the pinnacle. This, in terms of family, they've got the whole generations going on. They've got the 2.4 kids and the dog, whatever that is for you. Because obviously these days, families are all kinds of different things. But 10 Pentacles, all the grapevines growing. This is, I mean, you couldn't paint it better, could you really, for what you want? It's everything material going beautifully well. Some of you have worked very hard to get to this point, Virgo, because we have the Devil in reverse. Some of you have been held, or in the past have been held to someone or something, to some addiction. Could be a Capricorn person as well, because the Devil does represent Capricorn. Some of you have overcome addiction or any kind of toxic problem, or anything where you felt that someone else was pulling your strings and you weren't working for yourself. So it could be in work, could be work and family, or relationship. Oh, what a lovely card. I've never had this one come out. Your love card, again, self-healing. Look at that. You have, Virgo, worked hard to learn to love yourself, which is what this card is. When you don't love yourself in the right way, when you don't have the self-love that you need to fill yourself up, you are a puppet. You are strung by fears and influenced by other people. And also your choices aren't made from a place of self-love. They're made from a place of just worry and anxiety. And Virgos do worry. But you will find great self-love, which causes healing in relationships. And also you can see it materially. It causes actual material gain and a solidifying effect on family, whatever family is to you. Lovely. Libra. Hi, Libra. Doing a little shout out to my sister. My sister's a Libra, my lovely sister, lovely Libra. Now then, let's have a look for you. Whoa. I love a messy tarot pack because then you can actually, the cards pop out on their own when they want to be chosen. Wow, Libra. Difficult energies for this new moon in Taurus energy. We've got the Six of Wands in the reverse. I quite like this actually. The Five of Cups in the reverse. Good. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Some of you were trying to do something and you could not win. Could be a relationship, could be work. This is Jason when he gets the golden fleece and he comes back and he holds it up and everybody whoops it up and celebrates. So it's celebrating a victory. Now, you've still put the work in that Jason did to get the golden fleece, but you haven't got the thing to hold up and get the victory. I have the feeling all is not lost. Just going to get my drink. You haven't put all the work in for nothing. It's important to remember that. Something didn't come to fruition with the Five of Cups. You have been grieving it. But this is now in reverse. So it is a time where you've done that part of it. You've done the grieving for it. It's a card that we do really like to see in the reverse. If you notice, although it does look rather like a banana, in the background you have a new moon. And here we are at the new moon in Taurus. You are managing now to just put that behind you. Ooh. Now you do have as well, this is Athene, goddess of strategy and war. She's in the reverse, and this is mental clarity. This sword can cut through the crap, to be honest. You don't have that at the moment. You're still too bruised and battered. Don't worry about that. All the endeavours that you put in for this card, it's not like they haven't been noticed. I think you need to remember divine timing is at work here. Whether this is work or relationship, all is not lost. I'm just going to draw one more card for a bit of clarity. Very nice. Knight of Swords. Some of you might have been involved with a fellow Libran, a Gemini, sorry, yes, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Possibly a Gemini. This actually is twins. It does represent Gemini, but more than anything, it represents that clarity will come back. When this comes back, it's swift and quick. You don't have to worry that you can't quite get it together at the moment to think straight. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't be thinking straight. You don't need to do anything to make that happen. Oh, that's such a nice card. And you get tenderness. Look at that beauty. So do, if you have a partner, do share your woes with them at the moment. Do allow them to be tender with you and look after you. If you don't have a partner at the moment, do turn to your friends and family and also be tender with yourself. I feel, Libra, that there's a bit of self-blame and anger going on for what's happened. I don't think you could help what's happened, and you did put a lot of work in, whether it's love or business. It just hasn't turned out. But I feel you don't need to blame. Show some tenderness to yourself. Thank you, Libra. Lovely. Oh, Scorpio. People in Britain will know what I'm talking about with that. It's a comedy show with a woman who used to do the weather, and she just used to always have loads of fat sons on the weather. And she used to go, today it's going to be Scorpio. Scorpio everywhere. I really wish it could be Scorpio everywhere. Scorpio. Remember, everyone, these are time stamped. Oh, got my creaky chair. Scorpio. You've been through the mill recently, Scorpio, haven't you? You have. 9 of Wands. The Hermit in the middle of the reading. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. The last few readings I've done for you, Scorpio, whether it's monthly or even some in the daily, or whether it's these weekend readings that I'm doing, I do feel that you're frustrated. When you get the Knight of Wands, he's dashing forward with an idea, he's making stuff happen, he's not waiting around, and I feel you've got that fire in your belly and you've had it for quite a while, but you do sense, Scorpio, that the time isn't quite right to strike, literally strike the match, and I do feel that you are right. It's not quite the time yet. We are still in the sort of last throes of Mercury retrograde. We have been in a Venus retrograde. Look more towards May. You got your full moon in Scorpio on the 10th of May. I feel that that will be significant. In the meantime, you are feeling like you need to defend yourself with the 9 of Wands. This is like defending territory, defending your heart, defending what you've worked for. And I feel that you're right. Sometimes, you know, it's not a negative thing to defend. In fact, it's a real strength for Scorpio. You are brilliant at defending. Your lesson, more often, Scorpio, is to learn to drop the defence. But at the moment, I can see why it's there. Because we have this Hermit card in the middle, Major Arcana, could be dealing with a Virgo. Not always, but it's that kind of energy. This is the card of needing to spend time in your cave with your oil lamp and your bird, which could be a kestrel, but I can't identify birds. Nevertheless, what these people do is they spend time in chosen solitude in order to kind of control, alt, delete. And that's what you're doing, Scorpio. You are control, alt, delete. Then you'll have a clear screen going on, the computer metaphor, which I don't know how I got onto. But anyway, you're right. You're right to have that feeling about things. But you're gagging to move on with your ideas and do stuff. Your sense of timing is very good. Oh, it's you. Don't ignore it. Wow! That's such a gorgeous card. Your love card, you get joy. And it's one of the grace cards. That's so beautiful. Scorpio, you're holding out for something damn fine. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's wait. I'm going to do your May monthly readings this weekend. So look out. They will be up. That is one heck of a gorgeous card. I'm really pleased to see that for you, Scorpio. I'm going to show it you again. That is lush. Thank you, Scorpio. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, lovely Sagittarius. Let's just quickly shuffle your cards. Most lovely Sagittarius. This is for the weekend of 29th and 30th. But these energies will bleed into the week. This is going to last the week because we've got this new moon energy. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh. Sag. Nothing normally rocks your world. What's going on? Six of Pentacles. Six of Swords in the reverse. And the Ten of Swords. For some of you, this is to do with work. You're not getting paid enough, or you've had a big row with the boss, or you're giving too much. You feel like you can't leave the job. Six of Swords is a card of great escape from these choppy waters here to the clearer waters, and all the swords are stuck in the boat. When it's in the reverse, there is a feeling that you're stuck and you can't escape. And I can understand that feeling for you. Some of you, it could be about a relationship as well, Sag. That there has been some form of betrayal. But you have given so much to this person and you still feel this work or love. You still feel inclined to give more, and I don't know why. But you nevertheless feel that. Or some of you are even feeling you didn't give enough. But somewhere along the line, you know, oh, two cards have just fallen out. The Ten of Swords. Sorry, I'm just picking them up off the floor. Like you do. I spend more time as a tarot reader on the floor picking up cards. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, you've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of you, this is to do with work. And you've got the Page of Pentacles. Or it could be to do with money and partnerships and falling out. And you giving everything. Or someone freeloading off you. You know, moving in with you, not paying the bills, that kind of thing. But for some of you, it is a work situation that's become quite unsettled. And it's gone quite, what we like to call tits up in the UK. That is quite tits up. So it's causing your foundation, you know, your stability, how you live, the roof over your head. It's causing you some doubts about that. But nevertheless, love or work, you have this Page of Pentacles, which is the new moon Taurus energy. It's a very nice energy for you. You can work with it. If you are in the throes of things at work, however this shakes down, you're going to come out of it much better off in the long run. It just doesn't feel like it yet. Now this is your love card. So if it is about a relationship, that is really nice. We're getting some lovely love cards today. It's to do with receiving. In order to heal this relationship, rather than one person doing all the giving, that person who does all the giving, not only is the other person not giving to you, but you also need to examine, are they not giving to you because you're not actually open to receiving? You know, when they do try and help you, are you always saying, no, I got it, it's fine? Are you even feeling like you can manifest receiving? Can you open your arms to that? Can they give to you? Do you criticise them and it's not enough? Or are they just plain being selfish and you need to rebalance things? Nice card. Thank you, Sagittarius. Now, moving on to lovely, lovely Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Capricorn is one of the signs that books the most private readings with me. I don't know why that is, but it's true. And you also leave me loads of comments, which I think is great. So I've got to know quite a few Capricorns on here. It's great. And this makes sense to me for you, Capricorn, with the private readings I've been doing. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Good. And you, the Page of Pentacles. This is the New Moon in Taurus card. This has crept into loads of readings today. Good. Some of you have been feeling like you've been left out in the cold. Some of you have been feeling like someone has abandoned you, like they've abandoned you penniless, like they've run off with the money. Some of you chose to leave a relationship and leave the monetary things behind. This card, it's great to have this card in the reverse, Capricorn, because it means that that's coming to an end. You're going to feel more like you're back in the fold with somebody, with a job, with your home, with your family. It's like coming back home. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Again, great to have this in the reverse. This is a card of fighting. Look how many people are fighting with torches. This is strife. In a relationship, this is circular arguments that come up time and time and time again. You know, are you cheating on me? No. Are you cheating on me? No. And you constantly checking on them and you never quite know where you stand, or, you know, even you never put the bin out, you know, and it comes up every bin day and causes a massive fight. It could be anything from quite serious to just niggly but all the time. And at work, the same. It could be a jostle over pay. It can be arguing with the boss, falling out with your colleagues. This is now in the reverse as well. New Moon is healing this for you, Capricorn. Makes sense. Here it is coming in to heal. I'm just going to choose you. Oh, they're going to choose themselves. 2 cards shot out for you. 3 of Pentacles, lovely, lovely card. It's time to rebuild. If it's business, this is making the 2 come into a 3. It's hiring people, it's promotion, it's sharing with family, it's sharing out the wealth. This is a nice card for financial growth after a time where you have been left out in the cold. In a relationship terms, it's the same thing. It's rebuilding a family after a time of being left in isolation. Page of Swords. This is a clear new energy coming in for you that you've been needing for a while. Look at the clarity of the breath and the blue. Some of you are dealing as well with an air sign, Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. But mostly I feel that page is some much needed clarity coming in. Nice, actually, Capricorn. Ooh. In your love card, you've got fear of commitment. Now, this could be you, or it could be them. It could even be still to do with work, committing to one job or another. In a relationship, fear of commitment could have been holding things back. You could have decided to walk away from that. If that's the case, this new moon energy is very, very healing for you. Because obviously if there was a fear of commitment, there would have been a lot of rows about commitment. Walking away from that, or just dropping it sometimes, you know, dropping the idea of it, stops the rows. You felt like you've been out on a limb, now you feel you're coming back into the fold. Nice, Capricorn. Now, Aquarius. Don't forget, everyone, these are time-stamped in the description box. Woo. Shout out to my lovely Aquarius friend. She knows who she is. Woo. And that one for you, Aquarius. Where is it? Come on, you want to come out. That was a shy card. Ooh, and one sneaked out behind it like its friend. So let's see what that is all about, Aquarius. Nice. For you too, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Yes, lovely. Trouble and strife, concentric arguments coming to an end. That energy disappearing with the Taurus new moon. And I say that because we have the Queen of Pentacles for you. This is the Taurus woman. This is the new moon energy. This is Pentacles and grapes. She's so sensual. You're coming back into your own sensuality, Aquarius. And I feel that you lost it for a while. You've been feeling a bit detached from yourself. You have the Six of Swords in the upright. This is emotional escape from these stormy waters, which was this Seven of Wands, over to the clear waters. This is moving from stormy seas to calm water, to calmer times for you. Now you may find, this is such a gorgeous card, you've got the Three of Cups, but it's in the reverse. You may find, you see that full moon on there, that until the Scorpio full moon, May the 10th, you might be feeling like you're getting lots of offers to go out with friends and stuff, especially if you've been through a breakup. But you're just feeling a bit jaded. You're just feeling like you don't quite want the company all the time. And that's okay, actually, because you are healing. This is a card of healing, all this lovely blue healing energy. You've made it onto the boat. Oh, what a fantastic card. And Aquarius, you now have the Emperor. I feel this is a card of very much you being at the helm of your own ship. He's got, this is Zeus, he's got the lightning bolt and the globe and the golden eagle. Everything is in his own command. It's in his own hands. Whoa. Nice card, Aquarius. You too have falling in love, and it jumped out for you. You could fall in love with someone who embodies the Emperor. This could be an Aries. It's a very strong Aries card. But either way, it could be someone who's your boss, someone who's powerful, maybe older than you, somebody with a lot of presence and gravitas. Woo. Thank you, Aquarius. Moving on to finally, lovely, lovely Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Woo. So, of course, I'm reading for myself. Always weird reading for yourself, isn't it? I have to say, I don't read for myself very often, Pisces. Not just, you know, sat down on my own. Partly because I don't have the time. But, yeah. I have certain people that I like to watch for my readings on YouTube. And I suppose I just stick to a few of those. Pisces, I have to say thank you to you. I'm always saying thank you to Pisces, because you are my most loyal followers. You are way above in watching the videos for the numbers, if that makes sense. It will to you. And also you subscribe the most and you book the most private readings. You're the most interested in the readings and you leave the most comments. So big, big, big thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a lovely, lovely Pisces. Plus, you know, we have had it difficult. I know everybody has. Some signs have, actually. It's been a really rough 2 years for us. And we have been through the mill, round the bend and backwards again. And I don't quite know where we've ended up, Pisces. I couldn't really say. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for this new moon energy. Now, I can tell you interestingly, this is interesting. This card, Justice, dropped on the floor just now, and I thought there are sometimes cards drop on the floor and I think they're meant to be, and there are sometimes I think, no, I've just dropped a card on the floor. So I put it back in the pack and I did a big old shuffle and it's come out again. We'll pay attention to that. How many times can we get the Tower, Pisces? How many times are we having this Tower energy? Oh, okay. We have Justice. Gorgeous card. I love this card. That's Athene with the owl. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Tower. Might have to draw a couple more cards, Pisces. Some of us are involved in legal battles, either at work, divorces, settlements. Some of us, it's divine justice working its way in our favour because it's upright and because that card was so strong in the reading. If I had to pin the reading on anything, I would pin it on that, Pisces. You want to come out. Oof. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of us feel we've been doing the right thing. We've been putting the work in. It's like the apprentice. And here he's sort of making jewellery, looking for stability. Sometimes this represents a relationship. Some of us, our relationship has been rocked to the ground. Our whole situation has been rocked to the ground. When this card's in the reverse, this table, which was held up by the Pentacles, it's not stable anymore. We're feeling a sense of instability, which would be right. We've had enough eclipses over the last 2 years that it's like seismic shifts with earthquakes. And here's the earthquake, the Tower. It keeps coming back, and I can tell you why, Pisces, this keeps coming back. There's something we're not learning. There is a divine lesson. I feel like the divine guidance is offering us, I feel like saying a reward, and I know that's not the way you're supposed to think about it. It's a lesson, but it's also, it feels like there's a nudge from the cosmic finger, which is trying to nudge us onto a path, and we're not hearing it in the way, the spiritual way that we should be. We've got the Page of Wands in the reverse. Some of us are involved with fire sign people, perhaps, but more, this is a kind of sometimes in reverse, a foolhardy energy. This person, it's a Greek myth where he was given a ram to escape and he kind of dashed off really quickly, and he had a twin sister who dropped off into the sea, which is why the Hellespont's called the Hellespont in the Greek sea or whatever it is. His sister was Hellas, I think. But the important thing is, this is what I call playing in traffic. Some of us, as we're Pisceans, have good intuition and we know we shouldn't be playing with something, whatever it is. But we can't help ourselves. And as a result, if you think of it in terms of fire, we keep getting burnt. The Nine of Wands as well, look at all these flames. This is self-defense. I feel that we keep, if it's in a relationship, we keep trying with somebody and getting burnt, and then moving to massive self-defense, moving between foolhardiness and self-defense. And somewhere in between this Tower keeps, we've had the Tower, honestly, I mean, I've been keeping track of it because it's my sign. We've had the Tower lots of times in cycles. Ooh. Yeah. I feel like we're, ooh, love cards are plopping on the floor, Pisces. I feel like we just won't take the leap. Yeah, I mean, look at us. Neediness, look at that person. Holding on to somebody and not letting them leave. And also not ready to face this, which is loss. This is loss, Pisces. We don't want to walk that path. And yet all the time, that path is calling for a good reason. It's divine justice. That path is calling us. Now, I'm drawing a card for some brand new cards that I've literally just opened. So I will have to look in the booklet. It's because so many of you, particularly Pisces actually, have left me comments about how many orbs I've got when I'm doing the readings. I saw these cards, which are called orb cards. Really cool. Diana Cooper and Kathy Croswell. This appealed to me. So I'm going to draw you to do with this situation. Let's have 2 orb cards, and I can, oh, that's the whole lot gone on the floor. Oh, orb cards. Right, I'll pick them up in a minute. Honestly, I was just saying to another sign, I spend more time on the floor as a tarot reader than I do on the table. But I feel that's where the good stuff is happening. You know, where you drop them, it's where it's at. Oh, look at that. Whoa. God, they're cool. So we've got this one here. Archangels Uriel, Raphael and Zadkiel. I'll be saying that wrong, I'm sure. And then we've also got, I mean, I don't know whether this is right or whether it's like a joker, like an orb joker. We've got, I'll show you the card. And this is Archangels Chamuel, Gabriel, Raphael, Michael, Uriel, Metatron, Buchialil, St. German, Elmoira, Lloyd Cthulhu, Lord Maitreya. There's millions. Mesodedidic or something. Hilarion. I think we'll have that one. Paul the Venetian, Dwajal Kul, Serapis Bey, Lanto and Commander Ashtar. In other words, people, I think the message here before I look at them is, how many angels, etc. do I have to throw at you, Pisces, before you hear me? I feel I'm now channeling spirit, Pisces. How long, how many messages do you want? How many signs do you want? Stop playing in traffic and the tower will stop coming. Okay, let's see what it says. This very powerful orb, this is the one for billions and billions of people, heals the planet through you. Choosing this card invites you to align your energies with great beings waiting to work with you. They recognize your empathy on Earth. Your guidance is to acknowledge who you are, then connect with these beings today and send healing to the planet. Some of us are not doing this. We're being held back and distracted by something, possibly a relationship. This is nice. Number 30. This orb's main purpose is to promote reconciliation and send out peace. It can heal your solar plexus of any shock and trauma you have experienced by enfolding you in love. It lifts depression. It dissolves fear of death, enabling people to pass over well. Your guidance is to explore your fears, Pisces, and transmute them. I get that. Ask the angels in this orb to help you reconcile your relationships and work with angels to send peace to the world. That's a very calming card, Pisces. And I know I joke about it because, you know, I joke about everything. But there are some really deep cards. Loss cards, the Tower, the Justice. This has been a rough ride, Pisces, but for a good reason. We need to turn away from this dangerous thing we keep going back to and we keep playing with. And then the Tower will feel that we have learnt our lesson. Just one more card for Pisces. Special little long section for Pisces because you have been so loyal to me with my channel and it is so appreciated. Oh, that's interesting. Got forgiveness. And I got that thing from the Lord's Prayer, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Yeah, we need to forgive. We're good at that, but we need to tune into it. We need to forgive those that have wronged us in this way. You can forgive and still not go back and play with them though. And we need to forgive ourselves. Deep reading, Pisces. Look out for your May reading, which is going up over this weekend in the next couple of days. Thank you very much, Pisces, as well, for liking, sharing and subscribing. And that's why I've given you a longer segment in this time-stamped reading. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the 12 star signs. This is our new moon Taurus weekend energy. It will spill over into the week. I've totally enjoyed doing this. It's been really good. And I've managed to drop loads of tarot cards all over the floor. So remember, I do daily readings for all star signs and I do monthly readings, which will be going out over the next couple of days. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Losing my voice now. Hit subscribe, hit the little bell, and give me a like. Okay, see you soon. Bye.